back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are tapping into your next few love offers. Not one, not two, but a few. We're gonna get as many as we can get, so God willing we'll get a whole bunch. But my Etsy shop is linked in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading for yourself, and that is where you can find me. Other than that, we are just going to tap in. Pause the video if you need more time with the piles. We got group 1 with the white strike blue geode. Group 2 with the green geode. Group 3 with the orange geode. And group 4 with the purple geode. So like I said, take as much time as you need, but we're just gonna get started. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the blue geode with the right stripe, this is your reading. Blue geode with the white strike. We are gonna see your next few love offers. So Spirit, let's start with this deck. This is for group 1 with the blue geode. Show me their next few love offers for group 1. Oh no. So first of all, we have guard your heart and shine your light, because I'm like, oh no. I didn't want to jump to conclusions because guard your heart did come out first. I'm like, immediately here comes the mess. But we have shine your light. So Spirit is saying guard your heart specifically because you're really glowing, you're shining, you're embodying the version of yourself that you want to be, the version of yourself that you know you are within. So it's like you're casting quite the light, and in a shadowy world with a bunch of lost souls, a guiding light is like worth $1 million, and unfortunately some people are willing to do whatever it takes. Okay, I don't want to be like, you know, creepy and scary, but still you want to be very, very careful. Yeah, we have stopped being bossy and let love in. I'm seeing that meme of the guy, he's a comedian, but he's doing like a little skit outside of like a gate. I feel like he's in front of like the White House or some sort of monument, but it's just like a skit, so I don't know what he's in front of, but he's like, let me in, let me in. And it's like a funny thing, but that's what I just saw with this. We have stopped being bossy and let love in. So there are people that are like coming into your life like a freaking wrecking ball. I feel like you guys are attracting a lot of people coming into your life like a wrecking ball and immediately trying to get you to let your guard down with them. And we have forbidden fruit and intruder. So there is a level of attraction or an older version of yourself that would have entertained this in a heartbeat really, really easily. But I want to say these people, I feel like these are multiple love offers that really want to get in your space, that really want you to let them in your life. The interesting thing about this though, group 1, I feel like these are people who are just trying to take your energy. There's an energetic exchange in everything that you do. You make eye contact with people and that'll be enough validation for them not to pursue you. If they're easily stimulated, if they are, that's crazy that Freudian slip, I just said evilly stimulated. So if they're like a energy vampire, all they need to do is get a little eye contact from you, and that is enough to make them feel full, to make them feel like you want them to run off with this whole fantasy that you're chasing them and you don't even know them, or you may not even ever think about them, you know. But Spirit is just saying be careful. I don't feel like we're tapping into a specific person yet. I feel like Spirit is saying you're like a diamond in the rough. There is nothing better than you for miles and miles. And oof, I'm seeing like wolves, like with, you know, like the Ugh. Just seeing a lot of dark, shadowy symbolism coming up. Surrounding you, trying to get in your bubble, trying to get your attention. We have the focus on yourself card. So Spirit is saying, don't slip back into old people-pleasing habits where you try to make other people comfortable. And when people don't immediately show up as how you need them to, do not allow them to proceed. You do not get to go past go. You know, we have clean the clutter and focus on yourself. So Spirit is saying you're kind of like cleaning house right now. You're really focusing on yourself, practicing self-care, worrying about yourself. And Spirit is saying just because people are interested in you, don't feel like you need to entertain them or make them feel comfortable, you know. Don't allow people to freaking intrude on your bubble either. We have the Tempter and put a ring on it. So I am picking up on an energy now of someone who's really trying to get your attention. Interestingly enough, though, it's like they're trying to get you to finally entertain them. And then they're going to do the bait and switch and try to get you to chase them. It's very, very odd how everything is happening because we have the Tempter. So they're trying to pull you out of your comfort zone, trying to get you to finally entertain them, say hi to them, pursue them, text them, whatever. And then as soon as you seem interested, they get the validation and they kind of pull the bait and switch. And I feel like this person is a master manipulator. With this put a ring on it card, they're used to being chased. They're used to people wanting a commitment from them. So somehow, some way, they're going to try to trap you into chasing them. And we have the self-love card here, another card of Spirit saying focus on yourself, focus on what it is that you want, and do not give this person the time of day. You already know the kind of connection you want to manifest. We have crazy for love and in heaven. You want to experience love where you can share that love with someone else, and you can mutually, you can give to them, they can give to you, and both of you can be in love and be comfortable and be happy. Someone who's crazy for love, someone who really loves you and really wants to pursue you, not someone who just wants to make you crazy over them and then I don't even know what else. So we have self-love, crazy for love, and in heaven. Spirit is that person that group 1 is looking to manifest, going to come through soon. I am picking up on energy around you so far. This is the energy around you from here to here. People really trying to get your attention. People trying to get you to pursue them without, it almost feels like without actually saying anything, without actually taking action towards you. Just trying to get you to look their direction or pay attention to them or notice them, pursue them, whatever, whatever. And I feel like these are people who are used to that dynamic. Either, I don't know, that could just be the, you know, dynamic in the dating pool. I don't personally date much, so I don't know what it's like out there. Y'all be safe though. And it feels like people who are just trying to get you to pursue them, get you to choose them as your next target to try to win over whatever. Now I am picking up on an official energy. This is a person, someone who's trying to, someone who's giving you just enough to actually do that. So this would be someone who approached you first or someone who took you on a date, someone who took action towards you, actually spoke to you, actually did something, but they're trying to get you to like them just enough so they can switch on you. This is a person. This is energy of multiple people. This is a person. So we'll get more on them in a second. This is what it is that you're trying to manifest. And then I just asked Spirit if you're actually able to do that. So nice. We have birth. New beginnings in love. So Spirit is saying you are going to get a love offer where, it's in alignment with what you have actually been trying to manifest. And I feel like there's a little more time needed for that. We have meeting, we have healing, and then we have leveling up. So you guys may be going to the gym. You may be really working on yourself. You may be leveling up right now. I feel like a little bit time is needed, but that person will come through and we'll clarify that as well. But we got 2 people on the board so far here. And the person that you actually want, it looks like it's going to take a little bit longer. You may need to heal. They may need to heal. This could be you getting your health up if you have like had a recent change of diet, like you're trying to go vegetarian or vegan, pescatarian, whatever. or this could be to do with your mental level up. You've been working on yourself, doing shadow work, getting some talk therapy. This could be spiritual. You could be going through a spiritual ascension and you're trying to like get out of the grasp of, you know, Saturn and whatever other planet is trying to force you to grow right now, or really, you know, kind of being tough with you. There could be an energy of you going through that. Waiting, time spent, and expectation. So I do feel like you're genuinely ready for it at this point. We have healing as well. Returning to a healthy balance is what that one says. So tapping into this energy, you guys are still leveling out, still coming to a place where you feel genuinely ready. There's a difference between being ready and wanting love. And I feel like you guys are kind of in the middle of both. You're ready to a degree, you want love to a degree, but a little bit longer is required. And the healing and leveling up could also be on the other person's end. So don't put, you know, all that weight or responsibility on your back. But we have meeting and leveling up, a chance encounter at the bottom of meeting. Leveling up says a new attitude. So there is an energy of you guys leveling up and getting in alignment with this meeting. Let me clarify these two energies and then we'll move on and see if we can get a third. Spirit, what is going to happen with this put a ring on it tempter energy? How is this going to end up? What will happen? How will it end? You guys don't seem to be interested in that at all, to be honest, because I wanted to keep it open-ended. I didn't want to assume that because someone was, you know, starting off one way that they would stay that way forever. But tapping into this energy, it does feel like you're not interested. You know you're not interested, and you're not even going to give this relationship like the time and space to cause anything to happen in your life. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. That's like, I'm not going back to the past. I'm not that older version of me anymore. I won't entertain something like this. I would have in the past thought of it as a challenge. Maybe you like to play games, or you used to like to be really flirty no matter who it was, but you realize that that ended you up in trouble. I learned that the hard way. I used to be the kind of person where it's like, oh, I'm a flirt. I'm such a flirt. And then I actually ended up liking one of my people, one of my victims that I was just, you know, flirting with. And then it just ended up a hot mess. So I learned the hard way, like, no, you're not a flirt. You gonna be a good girl. You gonna be a good girl. You ain't gonna be out here with that foolishness. So yeah, maybe in the past you would have entertained this person, or, you know, you would have been like, I can see this person is trying to pursue me. Let me talk to them. Let me be nice to them. But now you're not, there's no more Mrs. Nice Girl, Mr. Nice Guy. There's no more of that. Like, you're not going out of your way to make people comfortable. And that's what Spirit was saying before, like, focus on yourself. A bunch of people trying to get your attention right now, but not taking action. And they don't deserve even a fraction of your attention. So don't even do it. And you're not. We have the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands is a card of expectation. So you're expecting a better love offer to come through. You know a better love offer is going to come through. So I don't see you even really struggling to decide not to deal with this person. It's like you can see straight through it. You're like, nah, this is a narcissist, or this is someone who's trying to gaslight me, or whatever. I'm just not into it. Someone who's being vampiric, someone who's toxic, and you are not into it. So I don't see this going anywhere. Three of Wands, I see you being like, I know something better is going to come through, so I'm not going to entertain this at all. So there isn't really a story there with that, but that is something. It'll be at least one date with this person. You may not know until after the date what they're all about as well, unfortunately. So for some of you, you will have to go on a date with this person before you realize, oh, they're full of shit. But not too long, not too much there. Spirit, what can you tell me about this person? They're waiting for, crazy for love, manifesting. Nice. So Page of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is saying, I don't need anything else from you. So whatever you're already working on, whatever journey you're already on is naturally leading you here. So you've already taken the action that you've needed to take. like when it comes to leveling yourself up and getting in alignment, you already know like what you've been called to do, and you've already gotten on a path to do that. So as long as you continue to do what you're basically already doing and have already chosen to do, this will manifest naturally. But Spirit, what can you tell me about that? It is going to be hard not to help it along. Spirit is kind of like, don't do anything. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Swords. It's like an energy of you feeling like you're having to be very restricted and not have fun. But Spirit is saying, you know, it's weird when you allow yourself to receive. It's weird to be in a space where you're just open versus always being in control, because this isn't a relationship. This is like something that Spirit is saying it's naturally going to come to you. There isn't anything that you need to do or that you really can do besides what you're already doing and what you're naturally called to do to bring it into fruition. It's really just something that you just need to allow. Even when it comes to dating this person, you're gonna feel called to impress them or to make them like you or to be a source of entertainment, and Spirit is just really wanting you to be. So I feel like the timelines for group 1, it's gonna vary when it comes to this person, because it depends on when you've fully surrendered to allowance so that you don't end up having this manifest all the way into your life just to self-sabotage it. We have the six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you flat out aren't ready, and some of you there's more like surrender needed. But it's not like, oh, you need to do this. You need to surrender, and that takes action. It takes action to surrender. You know, to choose the option that doesn't require a bunch of hard work and extra workarounds and exertion. 6 of Pentacles to receive. That's a big thing. Let me check for another love offer. Let me pull from here. Spirit, other than these 2, are there any other love offers coming in for group 1? Oh goodness, we got reconciliation. We got romantic feelings. So this is someone coming back from your past that you do have romantic feelings for. At the bottom of the deck, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. The thing about chemistry is it really does take 2 to tango. Both parties have to mutually be invested or involved like each other for there to be chemistry. So this may not be like an ex. This may be someone like from high school or someone from an earlier part of your journey that has stumbled across you on social media, and they're like, holy cow, I haven't talked to this person in forever. They've had a glow up. They look totally different. They seem different. They seem like they're into like spirituality now, or they're into like, you know, they have a whole new aesthetic. They're very interested and they want to talk to you. Yeah, and we have getting to know each other. So this is likely going to be someone who you haven't had a relationship with. I mean, we also have forgiving and learning here, so I guess I'll say 50-50. Some of you, you've had a relationship with this person and you're starting over again. There's an opportunity for that with the forgiving and learning card, but some of you, it's like you're getting to know each other for the first time because you didn't talk in high school or whatever previous point, like when you were at an old job that you worked with this person or whenever you need them. You guys didn't talk, you weren't involved. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Also, if you just haven't talked to them, this could be your first love returning. If you haven't talked to them like for years, that could be why the getting to know each other card is coming up, because it's like you have to get to know each other again. And then, like I said, some of you, there is a healing moment that's happening with someone in the past. And maybe it'll surprise you and turn into something romantic if even in the beginning you're like, okay, I'm open to heal, I'm open to get closure, we can be friends, but I'm not trying to pursue a relationship with you. Maybe that'll be something that will grow slowly for some of you guys. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in present moments, is what that one says. And we have romantic feelings and reconciliation. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So there's an energy here of you having romantic feelings for this person, whoever they are. Spirit, what's going to happen with this one? Where is this going to go? Nice. 8 of Pentacles. That's an energy of building. Yeah, and that's so funny because at the bottom of the deck, we got the Lovers in reverse. So you're not considering anyone to be like your Prince Charming or your saving grace these days. You're like, you're going to have to prove yourself. Ace of Pentacles, you will have to invest, honey, time, energy, and intention and attention. And we have the 3 of Pentacles, surprisingly. So Spirit did lead you to this connection, to this person for a reason. So there is something here, even if bare minimum, it's just the healing or the closure and then the friendship you'll have with this person. Maybe they'll be your wingman. That'll be a very interesting turn of events. But we have the King of Swords. So there is like this grown energy, like I've grown up or I've grown. Coming from this person. So I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised at who they present themselves to be and who they show up as, how they show up in the present. But yeah, that is what I got for you guys. Your next few love offers. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 2 with the green geode, this is your reading using the Gilded Tarot Royale for you today. And we're going to tap into your next few love offers to see what is going on for you in love. Let's see. Spirit, this is for group 2 with the green stone. What can group 2 expect in love? If you have something to do with entertainment, people are showing you love. That's something that I specifically heard. Like if you're having some sort of coming out moment, a lot of people are showing you love. This could have to do with your identity, but the way that I heard it was this has something to do with your showcasing your art. So whether you want to be an entertainer or you have actual art to display, or you're finally going to let people hear you sing for the first time, or, you know, whatever for the first time, you're getting shown a lot of love for that. Also, it's looking like a surprise love offer. I'm picking up on 2 energies so far. You guys are kind of like being stingy with your love at this time. We have fun times with friends and conceited. So you're getting out more. You're going out, you're having fun times with friends. You may be doing something, especially with all that coming out energy, like you may be going somewhere for the first time, doing something for the first time that you don't usually do. Like if you're not a night owl or a nightlife type of person, or if you are a nightlife type of person, this is like an energy of you going out with your friend that you like, going out with someone that was always in your yoga class or something like that, like you doing daytime activities or nighttime activities, whatever would be different for you. So fun times with friends and conceited, like I do see you going out, but it's not exactly with the intention of meeting someone, but it is putting you out there, which is good. Other than that, I'm picking up on 2 love offers so far. We have show love and out of the blue. So like I said, the first energy I got with show love is that some of you guys are coming out in some way and people are showing you a lot of love with that. But this is the energy of a person with the out of the blue card here as well. So we'll clarify that and we'll just go from there, see what we got. But this is also a different energy. This is interesting. We have wait a little bit longer, something different, and let love in. I just heard arranged marriage. So for some of you, your parents have been trying to get you to let them set you up for the longest, and there may be a surprise meeting, or you're finally allowing them to do that. For the rest of you, this is an energy of spirit kind of being your parent in that way and really advocating for you and putting something together for you. Spirit's like, wait a little bit longer. I just need to get you in the right place at the right time so that you can meet this person, and I think you'll really like them. However, this person is different from like what you usually go for. So it's kind of like hard for you to let this person into your heart because there's this like assumption of, they're not masculine enough for me, or they're not feminine enough for me. They're not my type. They're not what I'm usually into. They seem too young, or I think they're too old. They're more mature than me, or they're too creative. Like they don't have a grounding in reality. There's an energy of this person being very different from you, or outside of what you would usually go for. So we'll get more about them too and clarify that. Ooh, we also have ask a friend. So spirit is saying one of your friends may know someone that they can hook you up with, or this friend from whatever you've been doing, yoga class, so your schoolmate, coworker, you know, talk to your coworker, let them know, like, you know, I'm single, do you know anyone? Like, and see if they can, you know, put you on, because there may be someone who is outside of your reach that someone else that is inside of your reach has a connection to. This could also be an energy of spirit saying, ask us, let us in. Because you know, like specifically with your guides, some guides are just guides, period, like from birth, or are very significant. But some guides are more like, more available, but not assigned to you per se. So there's an energy here of, you know, spirit saying, ask your guides for help, or, you know, reach out to spirit, whatever, say a prayer or write a letter. Dear spirit, send a guide in my life. Ooh, I might do that. That's a good idea. Send a guide in my life that can be my guardian angel, connecting, specifically like overseeing marriage for me, or overseeing my next relationship. I need to write that down because that's a great idea. But ask, you know, spirit to assign a guardian angel or a guide to you temporarily to connect you to whatever offer that you want the most. So whether it's just a long-term relationship, a short-term relationship, friends with benefits, someone who would be into whatever lifestyle you're into, if you have like more unique needs, like I just heard illness or disorder. So maybe you need someone who's really understanding of what it is you're dealing with in your life, or someone who has experience in that realm. Or this is just like an energy of you asking spirit, like, spirit, send me who you think is best for me, or, you know, who will be able to have, I'll be able to share this kind of lifestyle with. Spirit, show me more about their next love offers. We have two tough, so there's almost an energy here, and I feel like that may be a collective energy in a way, where it's too hard to do it alone for whatever reason. It's a very interesting time we're in. Maybe it's the astrology of what's happening right now, but man, I've been seeing people get exposed left and right. People end up in relationships with like people who like totally pretended to be a totally different person left and right. So it would behoove you, it would really help you to ask spirit to at least, you know, send you a guide or some sort of connection that can help you with this part of your journey. I'm going to clarify these energies before we move forward and check for another one and it gets too messy. Spirit, with this show love and out of the blue offer here, tell me about this person or this connection. Spirit is saying this is someone who's really growing on you. We have the Ace of Swords, someone who's all about communication, I heard. Someone with really good communication. We have the Three of Cups, so I see you dating this person, going out with this person, going on dates, going out to eat, going to the movies, going to different events or activities, spending quality time together, going on a picnic, maybe where you're at in the world, it's still warm. where you could do something like that, or going out to their house and having them cook for you or do something, you know, sweet for you. We have the Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So this is someone who you're consistently going on dates with that, again, is showing you love, showing you that they're interested. Someone who's taking you out, actively trying to date you, take you out, and really get to know you. Spirit, what can you tell me about this connection? We have the Devil card and the Temperance card in reverse. So Spirit is saying this is a time where, in order to really win and to avoid time wasters or people who are not on your path, in order to keep from being confused, that may be something you're really afraid of. Like, how am I going to know that this is the person that I am supposed to move forward with? How am I supposed to know this isn't just, you know, some narcissist that sees me as an opportunity where they could, you know, take advantage of me or whatever. Spirit is saying, this is why I want you to ask. For those of you who are specifically struggling, it's like Queen of Cups, you're ready. Your heart is open, you're ready, you have plenty of love to give. But Seven of Cups in reverse, dating may stress you out. Dating may stress you out or make you uncomfortable. So Spirit is saying, like, this is why I want you to ask and allow me to have a part of this process. Allow me to help you. Allow me to assign an angel or a guide to you that can really help you and bring you where you want. Because we got the Ten of Cups and the Star. Holy cow. These are really good energies. And also, if you're someone who's easily confused, with the Three of Wands here, it's just, it will make everything so much easier. It'll cut out the confusion. So it's like, okay, maybe I don't know exactly who I'm looking for or who I want, who I need. I don't know how to tell who is who by myself. But if I start working with a guide, I can start to see like how they communicate with me, whether it's through butterflies or feathers or a dream, or if you're clairaudient or clairsentient, you may start to have like different experiences in that ways where it's like, okay, you get a certain confirmation because you know how this guide communicates with you. It's more of a process. It's more of like, it's just more in depth. So it's not something where it's like, oh, I just know, I trust my gut, whatever. If you struggle with trusting your intuition or whatever, this will cut out a lot of confusion to where you'll expect someone to come through. And also you don't have to feel the weight of trying to find that person. But you will have more signs specifically like given to you. More of, if there's like a guardian angel or an angel that's helping you, they will specifically, like, I just heard Archangel Michael for someone, you've been already working with him, ask him to help you with this. But you will have like more intention sent to you to make it clear to you that this is who you've been waiting for, type of thing. So we have the Star card and the Ten of Cups. Wow, Ten of Cups is exactly what it is that you want. And the Star card is wish fulfillment. And the thing about the Star card, there's this like kind of underlying sensuality to the Star and this desire that's woven into the Star energy. So again, it doesn't have to be, oh, I want marriage, or oh, I want to, you know, be with someone forever. You can ask for exactly what it is that you want, regardless of how someone may tell you like, that's toxic, or you shouldn't ask for that, or, you know, like you can be like really specific. So like, say you're you have a disorder, like I did get a little bit of that energy before. Say you go 0 to 100 quick, okay? It's what do they call it? It's official when they like actually tell you this is what you have. I forget what, I'm like blanking. It's not prescribed. They don't prescribe that to you. But anyways, whether it's official or not, this is like, okay, officially I may have been declared 0 to 100. certain words you can't say on YouTube or it'll flag your video, so I'm like avoiding like the actual word for it, but you know what I'm talking about. Say that's what you struggle with, and if you were to talk to someone like a dating coach or someone who's, I don't know, just on the outside looking in, they may tell you, you need to handle that, you need to get that fixed, you need to get that 100% in control before you put that on someone else's lap and expect someone to just deal with it or be in a relationship with you. But when you're working with the angels, those rules don't apply. So maybe if you know you have something specific, or maybe you got 3 kids, or you know, I don't know, maybe you got a really unique situation that most people would be resistant to moving into. This will allow you to get what it is that you want without having to constantly go through people and have them turn away because they don't want to deal with that, or you know, end up finding out that you're talking to the wrong person. So Ace of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles, it'll take away a lot of heartbreak and stress, but it will cause you to have to be uncomfortable. Ace of Cups in reverse is uncomfortable in this space because it's like you're not in control. So it's kind of like, pick a struggle. Do you want to be in control and then have to like do all the work, or do you want to struggle with faith and trust but also not have to like hound anyone down? Just decide what it is that you want. But we have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands in reverse, so let me get some water. Spirit wants to take a lot of the stress off of your shoulders. Spirit wants to make things easier for you. Okay, Spirit, for group 2, any other love offers you can tell me about now that we got some clarity on these two? We have trust, apologies, and meeting. Interesting. Okay, we'll see what else comes up. Meeting says a chance encounter. Apology says admitting faults. And trust says faith and love. So there may be someone coming in the past that you're literally like you did not expect to meet. This feels in person. If you have any plans over the next few months to like travel back to your hometown or to see family, or if you like, when you're watching this, if it's around the holidays, someone may be coming into town and you're coming across them, like say you're at the grocery store because you're getting something to cook, you know, whatever, and you're seeing this person after it's been a long time. It's a chance encounter. It's something that you did not plan on. It's something that you did not see coming. I'm just trying to get in like clarification on this trust card. I'm like, what in what way, Spirit? Interesting. We have long-term love-based and self-focus. So they're seeing the work that you've done on yourself and they're perceiving you as being very different than you were when they knew you. So this could be someone who knew you from school. This could be someone who knew you from an old job, whatever, vice versa. At the bottom of self-focus, it says focusing on self. And it's like that reflects in your energy. Also, we have long-term and love-based. So you may have tried to attract people through lust before, or you may have had a lot of friends with benefits or a lot of situations with people where you were intimate with them and you didn't really know them. You may have led with your sexuality to attract them. And this person can see that you're like wife material, husband material these days. Like you're showing up as grown. At some point, they may have done something wrong though, because we did have that apologies card. I'm going to clarify trust with the tarot, but love-based says connection based on love. Long-term says in it for the long run. Maybe they went back to an ex, or they had something going on at the time, so they weren't able to offer you a long-term relationship before, whereas you were ready to go all in, but they didn't communicate that. We'll see. Because I'm like, why are they apologizing? And also, why do they want you to trust them? That's kind of sus. Like someone trying to get you to trust them. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like if you're trustworthy, I'll naturally trust you. Why is the trust card here? It's kind of weird. We have the Four of Swords, which is a card of reflection, a card of growth, a card of really being conscious of yourself and really being honest with yourself about your journey and how you have affected other people and how other people have affected you. So this person is a changed person, and I guess that's why they're trying to get you to trust them, because it's like, I don't drink as much as I used to, or I don't smoke as much as I used to, or I'm not using XYZ, or I'm not in a third party situation. I've grown, I've changed as a person. I'm not that same person. They really want you to give them a chance. This is an energy of them feeling kind of like, I'm not worthy, but I do have a lot to offer these days. We got the 5 of Cups in the middle, between the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So they have a lot to share. I feel like this person has done some sort of self-help. They may have gone to therapy, gotten some official help, or there's a huge highlight on money. So this person may have stolen from you in the past, or they may have like made you pay for all these dates in the past, but didn't, you know, reciprocate. Or this could just be about their, like, how much they gave in the relationship, more symbolically, time, energy, resources. They have a lot to give. They have a lot to give, and they may not have been able to give because of wherever it is that they were as a person. I'm getting such a mixed bag with this. Like, some of them, it has something to do with addiction. Some of you guys, it was just, they didn't have anything to give you because they were in another relationship trying to give that person, you know, enough so that they're not alarmed and investigating, and, you know, it was just a mess. We have the 3 of Swords. There was some sort of heartbreak that happened here, and this person is coming back to apologize. They want to make it right. We got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, and the Emperor underneath that, 2 of Wands. So they may have really struggled with indecision, or maybe they're just a Libra. Now, maybe they have like a Libra Venus or something, but there's an energy of a do-over, a second chance, them trying to get you to entertain them, get you to give them a chance and hear them out and see if you guys could actually have that long-term relationship. So that's what I got for you, Group 2, your next few love offers. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 3 with the orange geode, this is your reading. Going to be using the Santa Muerte Tarot for you guys today. And we're going to tap into your next few love offers. So let's just get into it, Spirit. This is for Group 3 with the orange stone. Show me their next few love offers. What's coming through? Oops. For Group 3. There is this energy of you needing to be open at this time. We have positive thinking and stop being bossy. So Spirit is trying to get you to be open. Spirit is trying to get you to, it's like humor me type energy. Like, you're like, yeah, there's no one out here that's fit for me. No one out here that gets me. And Spirit's like, humor me. Let me take the reins. You've been working so hard. You've been doing everything by yourself. Let me bring you in, you know, a few people. There may be a problem with ego as well here. We got get off your high horse. So Spirit is kind of saying, like, you may be in that space. Everyone goes through it in their ascension, where it's like you realize how much power you have, and then you kind of like it's something just happens where we start to like try to test our power or prove our power, or our ego gets involved. I even saw this video of what's her name, Megan Fox, and you know, we all know she's in a relationship with MGK, but there was this video of her saying, like, I manifested him at 5 years old because da 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 and everybody in the comments was like, okay, that's what toxic spirituality looks like. That's what toxic manifestation looks like, where it's like you really feel like, I am God, I manifested them way back. Like, no way this could have been a blessing or a synchronicity in my life. It had to have been me at 5 years old. So anyways, we have get off your high horse, stop being bossy, and positive thinking. Spirit is wanting you to remain open, but like humor me. You know, there's this energy of Spirit wanting to show you what it's got. However, We do have scorned and apples and oranges. So what got you in this place may have been feeling like a divinely guided connection, a soulmate, a twin flame really screwed your life up or took you off track. And that may have been what's caused you to go your own route, where you would rather hold the scales of justice and date for yourself and really do for yourself. It could be your upbringing though, as well. Never having someone watch out for you, look out for you, or protect you, take care of you. That could have been what caused you to have this sentiment as well. We do have the soulmate card that's here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm picking up on 2 love offers coming in. So that's kind of like Spirit's little spiel. Spirit is wanting you to open up in this time. And I feel like that's like Spirit saying, you would be surprised at who I can put into your life, but I need your approval because you have free will. So even though you were created by a higher source, we're not just vegetables down here being picked up and put into position. You have to ask Spirit or allow Spirit, let God, Spirit, the divine, whoever, whatever you identify with, into your heart, into your path to really move things around. If you have declared a separation or gone on your own like solo journey in some way. But we have use your intuition and building up the nerve. So there's someone who's a little nervioso, someone who's a little scared, someone who's been afraid to approach you that is going to be making their feelings known moving forward. So that'll be exciting. We also have stuck to you like glue and soulmate. I'm going to clarify this with tarot and see if this is talking about someone of the past or if this was ever, or if this is also someone who is new that will be coming towards you soon. So I'll clarify that one as well. And then we have abundance of love and let's take a break. So this is someone from the past for sure coming in, kind of love bombing you. I mean, that may be how you guys move. That may be like how it always is. Like you have your periods of time where you take a break from this person and then they come back and it's like they never left. It's like you guys kind of like go right into that super intense romance. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's talk about them first. Spirit, with this person that they're on a break on, showing them a lot of love. What is happening with them? What is happening with this connection? I mean, this person is coming across as a bit spazzy. This person is coming across like with no intention. And I think that's been the problem with you guys in the past, that they've always left it open like, okay, I'm willing to try, let's see where it goes. And it's like, no, I need you to say, we are going to be in a committed relationship, because if I'm not getting that commitment, if we're just leaving it open-ended or seeing where it goes, that's just not enough for me anymore. So there may be a power struggle there or something with that you're not feeling. But we do have the 9 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's just giving a sloppy energy. 9 of Cups in reverse is almost giving me like all of my cups are empty again, so I'm coming back to refill. And then Ace of Swords in reverse is like, I don't have specific intentions with you. I just want to, hang out, or I'm just, kind of like, I don't know. This is giving like someone who's not conscious or someone who's lost in the sauce. We have the Chariot in reverse, so I'm not seeing that this person intends to like grow and have something serious per se with you. This honestly looks like someone who's just settling back into old habits, coming back with you. So let's see what else comes up. Spirit, what's going to happen with this person? Can I get some clarity? We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like you're going to take them seriously. 10 of Wands in reverse. Well, that's an open door. That's a cycle repeating or opening again. So I do feel like this person has a lot of familiarity with you. And honestly, your heart is still open with this person. So even though they don't have anything to offer you, I do see you entertaining them again. So hopefully we can get another love offer that will come through that will get you out of this cycle, because this feels karmic as shit. Like this feels like one of those relationships that it's like, I know you don't have anything to offer me, but I'm not going to catch another body sleeping with you. So got needs, or This is like someone that I do really care for, and I'm still holding on to hope to some degree that we will be able to have our happy ending. So we will just have to see. We'll just have to see what the other offers are giving. Spirit, for this person building up the nerve, what is the deal with them? Oh, one of them did flip over. Judgment in reverse. This is an opportunity. This is something that's taken a long time, or is taking a long time. We got the Queen of Swords and the Hanged Man in reverse. So this is someone you've likely flirted with, someone you're likely friends with on social media, or someone that you work with, someone you go to school with, someone where it's like there's been flirtation. However, we did have the use your intuition card, so that makes sense, because it's like Queen of Swords, Hanged Man in reverse. You're kind of about it. Like when you like someone, it's like, okay, what are we doing? Let's pursue this. Let's move forward. You're not someone who like super slow developing stories. So I feel like whenever you got in your Queen of Swords energy with this person, they pulled back, and it's like Hanged Man in reverse. All of a sudden there's all this resistance. We had good time spent together. We were connecting. Everything was good. But soon as I started to invest my energy into the situation, all of a sudden they're pulling back. So we have the Judgment card in reverse. I would say continue to pull back your energy, or use your intuition if you're still trying to force things with this person, because you know that, you know, there is a connection here and there is attraction here. I would definitely say pull back your energy so this can come through sooner, so that we can shift the energy back into your favor, so you can get some movement with the situation. But I feel like this is slow coming because of like things getting too intense for them at some point, and them kind of pulling away. Or it's like as soon as you got in your masculine energy, King of Pentacles in reverse, they got out of their masculine energy so that we would have harmony still. That's another thing. Like people always wonder, like, how does this end up happening? It's to maintain the harmony and balance of the situation. If you get super in your masculine energy, that will cause people to shift, and it's like you want more of what they were already giving, so you would want to, if anything, like hold back so that they can continue to give even more of that and like come towards you, versus you're now giving what they're giving and matching their energy, so they have to shift so that we can still have harmony in this situation. Yeah, we have the Temperance card in reverse, so things are out of balance. Ace of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. That's an interesting point of view. Your Five of Cups in reverse, like maybe a little butthurt or a little embarrassed about how things ended. You'll have another chance with this person, but there's an energy here of Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't want to engage in this connection because it embarrassed me, or I got hurt at some point. But also Five of Cups in reverse, it's not that I'm not disinterested. It's just I don't want more of what happened in the past, or I don't want history to repeat itself. So it's not that you're closed off, but it's like, I don't know, there is this leftover frustration that things didn't go further in the past, or that they started to pull away from the past. And it almost made you question, like, if this is just an F-boy, F-girl, someone who's just playing games. I don't feel like they're playing games. I feel like there was some disturbance in the harmony of your situation. I will say this could be that maybe someone got switched to a different work location, so the connection just fizzled out. Or this could be like your ex came back, your karmic came back, or their ex came back, and there was actually like someone who got between the two of you guys. So don't internalize it unless that is your story, but you should know like whether or not that's the case. Okay, well, what I can see with that situation is we are tapping into your next few love offers. So the karmic's coming back. They're offering you love, but it's looking like they're offering you dick. I'm gonna go hold you. Like, it's looking like somebody's offering that schlong dong. It's not looking like they're offering something serious. But, you know, wait and see. The second one, after this situation balances itself back together, balances itself back out, and this person is pursuing you again, as long as you remain tapped into your intuition and you don't start getting in your masculine energy and trying to help them, or, you know, move the connection along, it'll move in a positive direction, and you'll have another love offer from that person. The last thing I'll say out of that is take time to decide, though, if you want that. Because honestly, if you see that they're so sensitive like that, they can be easily thrown off. You may not want to engage with this person, period, just because like they may not be like what you're looking for or what you need. So I would say think about that before you know, wait for this person and they finally come through, and then like you're trapped in this connection because you're starting to like them, when it's like you're not even like, you don't even like them like that in the beginning. You didn't, you know. So think about that first. But we'll tap into this soulmate. Spirit, first of all, this soulmate that is stuck to group 3 like glue, do they already know them? Is this someone that they know? Santa Muerte in reverse. That is the Empress card in this deck. That's the Empress card. Then we just got the Tower. Hold on, let me keep this card. They're coming in quick. 6 of Pentacles. This is a very strong love offer, but it would require a huge change. I don't feel like you know this person. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's unfolding. We have the King of Wands and the 7 of Wands. This is looking like someone who already has a solid foundation, or someone who already knows what exactly it is that they're looking for. So to be honest, this is a love offer that's going to be on the table for a short period of time. I'm talking like 3 months. This person is showing you a lot of love, stuck to you like glue, very attached to you, but they know what they want. And if I had to say what that is, I would say it's marriage. They know that they want to be married. That is what they're looking for. That is what they're interested in. And there's an energy here of them like really showing you who they are, showering you with love. But if you seem like you're not wanting that, they're not going to stick around. They're like someone who already knows what it is that they're looking for, and they're ready to settle down, which is interesting because people, I've heard a lot of dating coaches say that specifically about masculines or men, just to be like completely clear. They say that men, it doesn't necessarily matter who it is. Once they're ready for a relationship, once they find someone that's like compatible and in alignment with them, they'll move forward. So they're not like driven by like, oh, it has to be someone that I am totally in love with and totally obsessed with. It can be anyone. That's what I've heard. I don't know. You let me know your thoughts on that, you know, below, but that's what I've heard. And I have seen that be the case for quite a few masculines. Or men, to be specific, because masculine isn't always referring to a man. But anyways, we have the 8 of Wands and Santa Muerte in reverse. So this person is coming through very quickly, making you a very serious offer. Move in with me, get married to me, long-term relationship, that kind of thing. Serious. We do have the Tower card and the 6 of Pentacles. So you would be living off their wealth or living off their foundation to some degree. But there would be a very big change required of you. You may end up being in a place where you're really big about independence, really big about having a say, really big about everything being fair and equal. This doesn't feel exactly fair and equal because this feels like someone who already knows what it is that they want and has a good foundation created to have that, and they're looking for the person that's going to fit in that life, in that mold, someone who's just already in alignment with them, you know, someone who just gets it, has that connection, and is ready to go in, someone who doesn't need a whole lot of reassurance, or not reassurance, that's not the right word, but someone who isn't like wanting something totally different and trying to force that compromise. Because a lot of people like structure it as, I just want reassurance. But it's not that you want reassurance, it's that you want something different, because it's like, I just want reassurance, and they stop there, but it's really, I just want reassurance that I'm going to be able to have the kind of relationship that I desire. That is truly what it is that they want, not just reassurance. So with this person, they're not going to give you all of that reassurance, because it's like, it's really kind of one of those situations where it's like, you either want what I want or you don't. We're either a match and we're in alignment, or we're not, kind of thing. So it's kind of tricky because you may be in a space where you are finally feeling independent, finally feeling like, I'm gonna, you know, really let myself be vulnerable and open with someone. I'm ready for a relationship, but you may be really interested. My ear just started ringing. My right ear just started ringing. I don't know what that means, but my right ear just started ringing as soon as I said that. You may be in a place where you want a relationship where you can come together and co-create something with someone. And you just got to be real about yourself, about what you want. I always say, like, that's the beauty about tarot. Once you know what's set to happen, you can change your actions to cause something else to happen, or you can know how to prepare. So decide now. If I were to meet someone that was offering me marriage, who already had, like, you know, this is what our life is going to look like set out, what are the terms of me accepting that or not? And then also being really clear about it so that you can declare that up front, so you're not spending like time in the relationship trying to get that out of them because you just accepted the commitment right away, but not being in alignment with them. So like, for an example, saying, okay, I'm willing to move forward in a relationship with someone, and say one of their requirements was, I want my wife to work at home. I don't want her, or I don't want you to work. I want to live off of my wealth. Say, okay, I can accept that situation, but one of the requirements for me, like, what are your requirements? The requirements for me is, I'm not going to live in a house that you've already been living in. We have to live in a new house. We have to have a new house and get new things together. So this is like an energy of you like deciding what it is that you need, what your foundations are, what your stipulations are, what your requirements are. If you were to meet someone who's offering you a marriage or a long-term relationship, like it really feels like marriage, but you know, whatever. But what are your stipulations, or what are your requirements? Get clear on that now. Like, what is important to you? Is it, okay, I have to be able to still, you know, have my artistic pursuits? Or, okay, what is your, you know, what is your opinion on male friends? I have a male best friend. Is that something you're willing to accept? Or, I like to go out. Am I still able to go out? What's your deal on drinking? Can I drink? You know, like, I don't know. It just feels very like that. It feels like this person is totally traditional, and that's the T. We have spiritual based in humility. At the bottom of humility, it says selfless in all ways. At the bottom of spiritual based, it says spiritual connection. So I can see a very intense connection coming in for you. And Spirit is still kind of bringing it full circle, bringing it back to open your heart to me. Allow yourself to be selfless and vulnerable and open so that I can bring best case scenario into your life. And that is how things will unfold. So that is what I got for you, group 3. That is everything that came up. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your reading today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the purple geode, this is your reading. We are tapping in to get your next few love offers. This reading has been very interesting today. There have been a lot of interesting things that came up. So let's see what you get. I'm open to whatever. I want all the smoke. I'm like, okay, universe, just tell me how it is. Spirit, this is for group 4. With the purple stone. Show me their next few love offers for group 4. Well, that's interesting. That's the first time I got that today. It's looking like you are very discerning these days. You can see straight through narcissists. You can see straight through people who have intention set. You can see someone who is not a match with you from a mile away. There's an energy of you guys not being very vulnerable these days, and it's not in a bad way. It's in a very discerning, a very good way, where it's like you're not easily emotionally manipulated or pulled in any direction. You're like a stone, which is interesting because I'm getting a little gray rocking energy, where it's like maybe one of you just got out of a narcissistic relationship, and that's where that's coming from, because you had to gray rock the hell out of them just to get them to like stop being, you know, narcissistic. But anyways, let's see what comes up. And you know what, honestly, we have conceited and positive thinking. I love this energy. I cannot hate on this energy at all, you guys, because this is giving, I know who I am. I know love will come to me eventually, and ain't nobody gonna come in my life and disturb my peace. No one is gonna come in my life and disturb my authenticity. No one is gonna make me chase them or feel like who I am is not good enough, or who I am, you know, needs to change. No one is gonna get me off of my game in that way. You're not gonna convince me to be different for you. I know that love will come through, and I'm not accepting any and every offer that comes through, to the point where you're a little conceited, which again, I like it. Because I feel like you guys have, like, you don't bother anybody. You really don't. Like, it's giving Capricorn, it's giving Sagittarius, it's giving maybe a little Taurus energy. It's giving the villains. It's giving the villains of the zodiac, you know, maybe Scorpio or Aries too, like the signs that people say, this could be anywhere in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, by the way. But it's just giving that energy, like the scapegoats of the zodiac, like Capricorns, well, Sagittarians, I feel like even more than Capricorns. But like, if you're a truth teller in the zodiac, then it's like, you disturb the peace, you're the problem. So you like, okay, noted. People, not everyone can handle me, so then stay back then. You know what I mean? So it's like an energy here of, maybe you were in a relationship in the past and that person forgot that they were the person who pursued you first. Oddly strange how that happens. Or like tried to make you feel bad for who you are, but it's like, okay, but you pursued me and you liked me and I wasn't even really paying attention to you or giving you the time of day. I'm not understanding. I'm getting that energy where it's like, you know, they need people like me, Chun-Li type energy. But anyways, you guys are really feeling yourself these days, and you're not accepting any and every love offer. We do have one offer here, clearly. We have abundance of love in long-term relationships, so I will clarify that with the tarot to see, you know, what this person is all about, who this is, what that is about. We also have Ask a Friend, In Heaven, and Baby Bump. I'm getting a little bit of an energy of people saying that you should settle down, and then you kind of being like, I don't know, asking a close friend about this, or you're gonna ask a reader like, am I doing too much? Maybe you've been thinking about getting like a private reading with someone, and you do want to know if you're getting in your own way. So that's one way I see this. If that doesn't resonate, that's not your message, because that's very specific. Like, that would be something that was already on your mind, or something you were already feeling about asking, yada yada. The second energy I'm getting off of this is, I think group 2 got this energy too, where Spirit was like, ask Spirit, God, the divine, whatever you believe in, through prayer, writing a letter, you know, just talking out loud, meditation, ask Spirit to assign you a guardian angel to like oversee marriage specifically for you, or whatever it is that you're looking for. So if you're looking, like, if you're like a unique kind of person, which we did see in group 2 got that energy too, you may have been drawn to group 2 or picked that before this one. But if you're a specific kind of person where you have an intense personality, or a personality, or if you're a truth seeker, you're someone who disturbs the peace a little bit, because it's like, I'm not going to be fake, you know, I'm going to call people out, I'm not going to If you're that kind of person, or if you have something about you that kind of puts you at a disadvantage, even if you just feel that way, if say you got multiple children and you're unmarried, say you have, you know, some sort of disorder or illness that you need someone who can pay special attention to that, or whatever, or it's just, again, going back to like the bare bones of it, you're just a truth speaker, and you have an intense personality, or you're very excited, very rambunctious, so you need somebody to match that energy. Whatever it is for you, ask Spirit to bring to earth what is available, bring into your reality what is available. We have In Heaven and Baby Bump, and then Ask a Friend. So I explained it the first way very specifically, but again, I'm also getting an energy here of, you know, this offer. Let me just clarify this now. Spirit, what would come through, or what would happen if they were to do things this way? I say it's worth a shot, like, period. You know, it's worth a shot to see, you know, what would happen. But Spirit, what can you tell us about this energy? Spirit is saying, like, ask, you know, for an angel or, you know, guardian, whatever, someone on your spiritual team to be responsible for or guiding you, leading you, specifically overseeing, fill in the blank here, whatever it is you want, whether it's marriage, maybe not tarot. Spirit, can you clarify me this energy? We have healing and progress. Interesting. So you may need someone who can love you through like your wounds, someone who can love you through whatever it is that you have going on, but will also intentionally progress with you. You may not want just any old body to have a marriage with. You may really want to create something unique and special to you and to build with someone. So maybe people keep it on the surface with you, or they only get past, like, they can't get past the physical intimacy, or they only, you know, stay for X amount of time. And Spirit is saying, ask for someone that can help heal you, someone who can, like, someone who has the tools or experience to love you for wherever you are or whoever you are, and someone who actually wants to make progress. There's almost an energy here of you not being super, like, my son is screaming in the other room. There's like an energy of you not having like an idea that's super set in stone quite yet for some of you, where it's like, I don't know if I want marriage, or I don't know if I just want to jump into a marriage. I want to grow into that. So we have healing and progress, forward movements in love, and then at the bottom of healing it says returning to a healthy balance. So that's what we got for that. Let me get into abundance of love and long-term relationship and see what's tea with this. Spirit, what can you tell me about this long-term relationship offer? So this is kind of like a proposition, and it will be brought to you. You know what I mean? But you do have to ask for these kind of things, because we do have free will. So if someone is like, you already know, like, well, you don't know, but your life is already set to go a specific kind of way. So you'll have angels and a spiritual team assigned to you based on what your life is going to be. But if you're looking for a specific experience in life that's not already like necessarily set in stone or destiny, like a romantic partner, that's something you want, you do have to give your angels permission to affect your life in that way, you know? So make sure you just vocalize that and you're intentional about that, especially, dang it, I dropped all these cards, especially if you're more spiritual versus someone who recognizes like a God or a higher power, because that really kind of changes things for you. Changes things for you in the sense that spirit isn't necessarily as hands-on beyond the creation process, the literal birthing process. Wow, we got the 9 of Cups, the World card, and the Queen of Cups. So this long-term relationship is someone who gives you a strong sense of security. The World card, someone who has grit, someone who does have the ability to support you, someone who you can create a really special relationship with, have a really nice life with, and someone who recognizes your divinity with the Queen of Cups. And that may be very important to you. You may really resonate with like divine feminine or divine masculine archetypes and energy. You may be someone who's like more regal, someone where it's like, you're gonna have to put some respect on my name. I'm not just like these little girls out here. I'm getting that kind of energy. Like, I'm not these little F boys out here. I'm a real man. I'm a real woman. Like, I'm a full, healthy adult. So this person, willing to put some respect on your name, sees your divinity, loves the heck out of you, and someone you could have a nice life with. Knight of Cups. This is going to be a love offer. This is a solid love offer of a long-term relationship. Oh, snap. We got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is probably the best offer. Ooh, not the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, period. And I was getting a little bit of that energy as well, because we had the symbolism with the World card and the Queen of Cups that has like the wealth attached to it. Like the Queen of Cups, her seat is like, you know, kind of on top of a pile of wealth and riches. Like there's that hidden symbolism that having an open heart is cool. It attracts wealth. It attracts what it is that you want, what it is that you need. Naturally, it attracts. It's about magnetism. So shoot, I'm like, okay, well, just take that one. But Spirit is saying you have multiple options here. You can also ask for someone specific and declare what it is that you need. Spirit, for group 4, are there any other love offers? Honestly, I see your quality of life getting better in general. And I see that you're getting romantic attention, and that's honestly enough for you. There's an energy here of like, may the best man or woman win type of thing here, because we have honeymoon. Ooh, pay attention to the red flags and unrequited love at the bottom of the car, at the bottom of the deck. So just because someone, you know, pays for your dinner, which is something that I feel like may literally happen to you, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be giving you this attention or offering you up my number. There's like, may the best man or woman win. Like, you're going to have to pursue me. Just because you show me attention and you give me a compliment doesn't mean you're getting all of my energy and attention and I'm gaga over you. So you're just enjoying like getting more attention and having people ask you on dates and things like that. And you're just kind of like, whoever applies pressure, as long as I'm also feeling that person, then it'll be them. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, is what it says at the bottom of the card. And that's at the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy is a lot of people are giving you attention, but they're not. Why am I seeing that? I'm seeing you always want to but you don't want to post up. It's just like an old little video of this little girl. Anyways. We have honeymoon and pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, there's an energy of, you know, people wanting to talk your ear off, wanting to whisper sweet nothings to you, wanting to play on your phone, get you on FaceTime all day. You seem like the type that wouldn't even answer. Like, okay, you catch me once on some foolishness, you catch me slipping, and you know, hoax me into a long conversation. Fool me once, shame on, you know, shame on you. Fool me twice, it's just not gonna happen. So anyways, we have honeymoon and pay attention to the red flags. And you're already locked in. You're already locked in. You get it. The signs are cautioning you is what it says at the bottom of pay attention to the red flags. And I feel like that is absolutely Spirit making you aware that a lot of people are trying to take you on dates, but it feels like one date. And then all of a sudden they're expecting you to be pressing them, trying to, you know, put together the next date and and you're not doing that. You're not into it. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You are enjoying yourself though. That is so Capricornian. Like, that is such strong Capricorn energy. You know what? Capricorns know how to have a good time. They love to have a good time. In the moment, listen, they're like, I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm getting my meal. Yes, we can talk about our dreams. We can have deep conversations, but I will not press you the next day. And you will end up very confused, like, what happened? I thought she was going to chase me. I thought she was so into me. I thought he was in love with me. I thought he would, you know, really want to be with me. I thought he really liked me. And it's like, I did like you, but I also like me. And I also like money. Capricorn things at. So, honestly, I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. Like, I don't see you guys. I feel like you'll try. Maybe you'll make it quick. You know, you'll just have a conversation. Spirit, okay, you'll try this, but I don't see you like really pressing anyone. This person is going to make a huge impact on you. If I had to say, I would say you'll end up with this person. Especially if you meet them soon, like before you decide to really be a part of the process, because then it's like, well, I don't need to. You know, Capricorn loves a good work harder or work smarter, not harder moment. Taurians too. So you may have like a Capricorn Venus or a Capricorn Mars. We have make the effort, reconciliation, and flirt. Ooh, you guys are trouble. Extend your lighthearted energy to others is what it says at the bottom of flirt. And I do see you flirting. I see spirit suggesting that you make the effort. I don't see you necessarily doing that per se. Or I see you doing it, but like halfway. Like in a way that feels comfortable to you. Now we have reconciliation. This is a new energy, so I'll clarify with tarot and see what will happen here. But spirit is like wanting a little more effort from you, and it seems like you kind of checked out from the dating process. It is what it is. That's where you're at with it. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take is what it says at the bottom of that. You know, honestly, group 4, this makes me feel like there may be an important transit happening in your astrology chart. I would look on time passages. It's an app, it's free. There's like certain things that you can pay for, but it'll show you what's transiting now for completely free and your birth chart for free and all of that. But if you want to look at like future transits, I think you have to pay like 99 cents to see. Time passages is what the app is called, and you know, you put in all your birth chart information. This is giving me an energy that there may be a specific transit happening right now that would make it exceptionally easy for you to find love. So this could be like Uranus transiting your 7th house. This could be like it'll tell you all the descriptions and things like that, and it'll tell you what's going on. But if you have any app that tells you, like any astrology app that tells you what's transiting right now, I would take a look. And if there is something going on and it specifically says for romance or chance encounters, meeting people, I would say put in the effort, even though you're not really feeling it right now, even though it's not that serious, because you can manifest something really quickly that later down the line, once you're ready for, you don't know what's going to be going on at that time, and it could be significantly harder or just flat out not available. So let me clarify this reconciliation. Spirit, what can you tell me about this? Someone from your past is returning to your life is what it says at the bottom of that one. Spirit, what's going on with this reconciliation? The 6 of Staffs. That's an investment. That's progress. So that is someone from the past genuinely being in a better place where they can benefit you. The only problem though is we have the 9 of Staffs that just came out in reverse. So it's more about, can we get past the past, or can I forgive you for the past? So that'll be something you want to think about. Comb through all your exes and, you know, decide where you stand now so that you don't get blindsided by this person coming through and then swept away. Because when you already have a history with someone, oh, I didn't even notice. One of these flipped over. Gucci Mane voice. We had already had a history. When you already have a history with someone, depending on who they are, they may have a little more pull than most people. So we have the King of Staffs in reverse. Ooh, 9 of Staffs in reverse with the 6 of Staffs. I feel like this person would greatly benefit from being with you, but you wouldn't benefit from being with them. Not that you wouldn't benefit from being with them, but King of Staffs in reverse, you have no respect for them. So if you do, they are offering you a serious offer, you know, 6 of Staffs. However, King of Staffs in reverse, you don't have respect for this person, or you don't like them like that anymore. Like, you may even like really dislike them at this point. And you want to really, you know, you want to make your decision, like, are you going to move forward with this person or not? So that this person doesn't slip through the cracks because they're familiar to you. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if I'm not gonna get another body by, you know, it's a bit, I might be more likely to entertain it. Okay, so if you're anything like me, think about it in advance so you're not busting it open from the clown of the past. That's what I got for you guys. Let me log off. I'm doing too much. My Etsy shop is in the description if you want a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon.